Warning. Due to being played on an emulator and just being, well, Harmony of Dissonance, this LP will contain multiple instances of background and foreground images that flash, flicker, or both, or are just incredibly bright and garish. I will try to give warning of the most egregious areas via the subtitles, but in case I slip, please be aware of the possibility if you are visually sensitive. Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. In the last episode, we came to Dracula's castle, we got chased inside by a giant statue, and started our exploration. And today, we're gonna fight a boss. No. I'm sticking with the book. Okay, here is our second boss, and it's our first one that really involves tells and dashing. The living armor. And I swear to God, this guy looks like Lord Zed from Power Rangers. Look at that, the grill. So yeah, he basically, this is all he does. He cannot hurt you any other way except with the sword. So, you just, you do. When the sword comes up, you get back out of range. Once he's done, you move in and start whacking at him again. Every so often, when you hit him, you'll send him staggering back. That's something to keep in mind because it will actually be useful for several other enemies later in the game. But really, there's almost no... This is all he does. You're more likely to hurt yourself by running forward into the sword than anything. It is not hard to do. So, just keep an eye on him. It might take a little while to beat him, but you'll beat him. Just keep whacking him. And then... So yeah, this guy is... Yeah, that guy really wasn't that much. And so, here we go. Let's see if I can actually do it this time. Nope. But, coming through here, we get the lizard tail. And the lizard tail is a relic, which allows us to slide. What it also does, even though it doesn't tell you, is it lets you jump kick. Ow. Oh no, it doesn't let you jump kick. That comes later. Sorry. Alright, so we're back here. And we can slide now, so we might as well head up and around and get, that last bit of the map that we haven't gotten. Yeah, that's one of the things with this game, is the way this is set up, there's a lot of backtracking. It's worse than Aria in that. And some of it is just, they were still figuring out how to handle a handheld. The other thing being, this castle is really non-linear in a lot of ways, which can be really cool, but it also means that sometimes, sooner or later, you're going to find yourself way, way far from wherever you want to be, and you're going to have to backtrack. It's just a thing. It's a Metroidvania, so, some backtracking is basically unavoidable. This game's a little worse about it than most. But still, I do enjoy this game. And like I said, yes, it's very bright and garish, but it's not... what's the best phrase? Yes, it's very bright and garish, but I think a lot of the designs are actually pretty cool. Like the color here. This is not that... This isn't really that eye-searing. There are some later bits that will really get you, though. So let's see, where are we heading? Right, just keep going straight. Yeah, you see I'm getting a bit better at, the get in, get out thing. You just, you gotta practice. That room apparently never actually gets... And we'll go down there actually pretty shortly, but not yet. That room apparently never gets anything in it, unlike in Aria, where, plot specific rooms get monsters in them later. This one doesn't, really. Of course, I think that might be the only plot-specific room in the game that isn't something else. So, we come along here, and let's see. Yep, Flea Man. Alright, so... Right, we come up. Seriously? That was bad. Right. There we go. Alright, so we come up here. And that would be a Bible if I didn't already have one. And we come in here and we get the Fire Book. So now, as you see, I can switch between fire and ice Bibles. And either shoulder button will switch between fire and ice. Still haven't figured out how to turn it off without going into the menu. But that's literally everything we can do up here, unless I wanted to go fight that victory armor, and I'm not going to. That'd just be out of the way, so let's move on with the progression. So we come this way. And let's see here. I gotta say, I like the background art they do. A lot of it really manages to make the castle feel vast. Okay, so come down here. They put a lot of work into the backgrounds for this game. I mean, a lot of work. Aria isn't this detailed. So we come through here, and we get lizards. Ow. Yeah, let's kill you again. There we go. There we go. Yep. Ha! Gotcha. And we get a life max up. That's pretty nice, but that's not why we came down here. Though it is useful. And so we come through here. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the rooms where it is really garish. And of course we have Medusa heads. Jerks. Okay. Let's see here. And we get a fancy bandana. Let's take a look. No, it actually does not. I don't think that fancy bandana does anything for us. So, oh well. That's alright. Keep moving along. We come through here. Ugh. Not really that much to worry about. It's just... And of course you can only come through here if you have a slide. That tells you you're making progression. And we get a lucky charm, which I believe ups our luck. It's an equipable. Yeah. Yes, you are not allowed to look inside it. What it actually is an omamori, which is more of a protective amulet. They're a big thing in Dawn of Sorrow. For some reason, things look a bit different than they did before. Yeah, the color schemes changed a bit. And now, we're in the Castle Treasury. That was a warp room. If you've played Symphony of the Night, or pretty much any other Metroidvania, you know warp rooms. We're in a completely different area of the castle now. And we meet the skeleton ribs. So, let's see. We get a potion, and we go up. Alright. Now, one thing you'll notice is if you have to go to the menu or pause or anything here, is those cloud effects are kind of crappy. They will, yeah, you see at the transition, the cloud effects go completely opaque for a second. Now, these guys are skeleton blades. They should be skeleton blades, but somebody transliterated it funny. They can actually block all your attacks if they want. But if you get them, jumping back and forth over you, you don't have to worry about that. So just take your time. Try not to move and run into them. Don't go down that one place that you saw earlier. You are not ready. There are some extremely nasty enemies down there. 2 of them. And there's nothing you can do down there anyway right now. So, let's see. Does the wristband do anything? No, it looks like it's about equal in defense to everything else we have. Meet the skeleton flail. You probably remember these guys, again, from Symphony of the Night. This game uses a lot of Symphony of the Night sprites. Uncurse potion. Ow. Oh, watch out for... I don't think any of these guys can curse you, but you still want that uncurse potion, because there will be issues with curses. And as you look in the background, we are apparently either in the Death Mountain region or Mount Doom. So we save here. Mostly because, you know, yeah. We save here mostly because the health refill is nice. Ha! Let's see. Just keep moving, you know. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, if you hit him fast enough, he doesn't have time to do contact damage. And then you can do the same. Ow. Yeah, don't run into the ghosts either. They don't do a lot of damage, but it's still silly. Just, you know, ow. Don't move into these guys. You want to move slightly so they don't land on you, but, you know, they're not... You know, they're not that problematic. Ah, see? If you don't do that, if you do that, he blocked. See where he blocked me there for a second? So, yeah, and they do a lot of damage to you if you're not careful. Let's see, I think there is, if we move, we have to move very, very carefully here. Okay, yeah, if you do this, and then move like crazy. You saw that door, we can't get through that door yet and won't be able to for a long time. But the life max up is pretty nice. So now we head on. Normally I would leave the life max up alone, but given how badly I got hurt, I figured it was a good time to get it. So we come through here. Now, remember how I told you if you hit guys enough, they stagger? Well, that's what you want to do. You want to... You know, try not to get hit, but get in and just start whacking this guy so that you can knock him back. You most especially you don't want to kill him. You can do enough damage to kill him, but what you need to do is push him back so that he falls like that. That opens this place up and gets you access to the merchant. Welcome. Why do you have a shop in a place like this? Well, being the wandering merchant that I am, during my travels, I was suddenly swallowed up by a dense fog and ended up here. Still, there is no need for you to set up shop in a place like this. At first I spent some time looking for an exit. I couldn't find one, so without other options, I opened up for business right here. So what can I do for you? Yeah, heaven knows who is actually buying anything from him. We can sell him... Sadly, we can only sell him jewels. He will not buy our inventory. So the first thing we want to buy off of this guy is the second portion of the castle map. And yeah, if you can hear, he does that weird, creepy laugh. Okay, so we're going to buy 4 potions off of him. This is basically what I do. I stockpile potions like a medically inclined squirrel. Because, you know, I'm okay at this game, but I'm not great. And, you know, it's nice to have potions. Especially coming through this area. I will do a lot of that because I hate bomber armor. Ow. The problem with bomber armor is that unlike in Aria, when they throw the bomb, you cannot destroy it. I mean, you can, but you will still get hit with the rest of the casual wear. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's not any better. You will still get hit with the explosion, and that will do damage. And that's just annoying. At least with the, you know, with Aria's bomber armor, as long as you actually... Ow. You know, as long as you destroyed the bomb, you didn't get hurt. But here, you know, you have to dodge. And with these zombies, it's a pain in the ass. So, yeah, that helps a little. The other thing that will help is using Ice Bible, which will clear things out so that you don't have to deal with zombies. So we come up here. Watch out for this guy. That's an ectoplasm. They will curse you. Okay then. Yeah, he got me in a stun lock. Not too much I could do. So, I could use an Uncurse potion, but it wears off pretty quickly. The thing is that when you are cursed, you cannot dash. You cannot slide. You are restricted to the ancient traditional Belmont pimp walk, which, you know, is kind of a pain in the neck. But we got a cloth tunic, and weirdly, a cloth tunic is better than leather armor. I don't know why. But we got that, and that's pretty nice, so... especially for what we're going to be going through here. So, we continue on. Let's see. Ow! Well, that was just stupid. Alright, I'm standing up here, and I'm just going to hit this guy twice. Mostly because I really don't want to deal with both of those idiots at once. Now, we could go down, and in fact we will have to for progression. But, first, we're going to do this. Because I am going to do... this is going to be 100% map run. Because, you know, I'm going to show you all 3 endings anyway. So, I might as well. You don't get anything for 100% map completion. You just, you know, get 100% map completion. But I'm weird like that. So, here we are. Watch out. Ectoplasm really generally aren't that much of an issue as long as they don't manage to... Ow. Ow. That was just dumb. You know, as long as they don't manage to land on your head like that one did me. In this much less confined space, it's a lot easier to deal with. So we come down here, because this is where we're going to be doing a lot of our next stuff, and our side quest. Because this game has one of the weirdest side quests known to man. Did you see where we picked up a chair? Whoa, what a nice room. Maybe a bit tasteless. Perhaps some furniture. Okay, guess I'll try putting this down right here. And now we have chairs. This is your side quest. You collect furniture to decorate this room. I don't know why. It is kind of a silly side quest. But it's not that hard to do. You do need to go out of your way. But if you know where things are, it's not really that difficult. So I'm going to do 100% furniture mode. Even though you get almost nothing. Literally, all that changes is about 10 frames, 3 seconds of animation in the ending. It's silly. But I'm still going to do it because fun. So we killed the peeping eyes. Yeah. And we enter our next area. Welcome to the skeleton cave. No, I don't want the fist. And we come this way. Watch out. So, alright, here we go. And I think we're gonna finish up the skeleton cave today and, fight the boss, and then I'll call it quits. Now, there's some stuff we can do down there, but that'll wait. Watch out for this guy. Again, it's whack him. He'll twirl his spear. That's when you back off. And we get a side table. One of the things I like about this game, slightly better than Aria, is that there's so much more of the environment to interact with. In Aria, you break walls. You don't have things like whip this skull so that it falls down and makes a platform for you. I actually really liked that and kind of wish they'd done more of it. But, these skeleton spear... Ooh, leather helmet. Let's see. Yeah, that gives us a defense boost. That gives us a nice defense boost. So, right, Skeleton Ape, you should recognize him. And then that skull, you should recognize that skull too. It's supposed to look like Crocomire from Super Metroid. Because, of course, a lot of the guys who worked on Symphony of the Night had previously worked on Super Metroid, and that's why Symphony of the Night was the first of the real Metroidvanias. So you whip these guys. If you whip fast enough, you can whip their barrel when they throw it at you and not get hurt. And we get a deer head, because of course you're always going to get a deer head, and here we have a really big blade. Now, if we do this right, yeah, you can slide under it, which is good. I always tried to jump over it and kept getting hit. And here we have Juste. There you are. What's happened, Maxim? Have you found Lydie? How dare you ask me of Lydie? You're one of her captors, aren't you? Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Forget it. I know not the scope of your power, Belmont, but I will not let you have her. What's happened to you? You're not your normal self. I got new powers to surpass your strength. But first, the woman. Farewell. May you rot away within the walls of this castle. Wait, Maxim! Was that truly Maxim? Do my eyes and ears deceive me? He sure went out of here a lot faster than he was moving before. So yeah, Maxim is acting a little strange. And of course, we have red skeletons. Because of course we have red skeletons. In this game they actually melt, rather than just falling apart. So that's interesting. And then, of course, this is basically a mausoleum/crypt. We kill this guy, come down here, kill him. Alright, and we've got another save room, but we're going to keep going on and just finish this area up before, saving for the day. And we kill more of these guys. Yeah, the other thing you can do is lure them into tossing the barrel at your head. Apparently they are actually skeleton race Bandana. Ow! Jeez. That was just silly. Well. Anyway, so here we've got the skeleton flail. Just stay far enough back and you'll probably be fine. They take forever to attack. I am not kidding. I mean, And of course, that's nice. We're gonna go in here a little... And we have more of the Zed statues. We're a little under health, but it should be fine. So, we move here, and we get the Skull Knight, who is in... He's actually in Super Castlevania 4, I think. Okay, when he does that, you want to back off, because he's gonna do a sword slash. His other attack right now is the jump attack. So you want to stay kind of close to the platform so he can't land on you. Okay. Yeah, just stay where he's not going to land on you and keep whacking him. Sometimes he'll hide behind his shield. And and eventually you will hit him and he'll move into his second phase. Now in this phase he loses the sword. And he has just the shield. He will do that teleport attack. You can always tell when he's going to do the teleport attack because he starts getting that yellow-orange aura crap. There. Get on to a platform, and then he will, go right behind. Ow! Ow! Yeah, let's use a thing. Again, just read. If you read his, you gotta read his tells. Yeah, like that. He actually teleports to where you are, but all you have to do is jump onto the platform and don't miss. And yeah, don't jump off nearly that early either, and you should be fine. Yeah, once he stops. Now, when he stops and crouches, he's going to do that. He's going to jump. So, just watch, see what he does, and react. Like, pretty much Yeah, you can always get away from his jump attack just literally by moving. Just walk away. Now he's going into his third phase. He will lose the shield completely, and he will either do jump attacks like that, or he'll do this. Yeah, the laser can be completely avoided by kneeling. So just move in, make sure that when you kneel, you're somewhere you can continue whipping him in the knee, and, just keep going. In a lot of ways, especially if you're right here, ow, this is the easiest phase. If he starts to jump, you can just slide. But we killed him. We only had to use one potion, so that's not too bad. So we're gonna try this again. No, that was horrible. Alright, and we get the Sylph Feather. And this is another relic, obviously. Turn that on, and that lets you jump. Basically, we got the double jump. So, that helps our mobility a lot and does, in fact, open up a lot of the castle. Yeah, you see how long it took me, and he still didn't get an attack in? Don't worry too much about skeleton flails. Just don't jump into their spiked ball, which can happen if you're stupid, Alright, so we come along here. Right. Yeah. Really? Okay. Just whack him. Now, of course, since we can double jump, we can come up here. And this is a big skeleton. In Symphony of the Night, he was called Paranthropus. There's, he can do very little to you. These guys, you might just want to... Wow, bronze boots. I'm getting really lucky. Yep. So that like I said, yeah, that ups as you can see, that ups our defense a bit, which is very nice. And we get another life max up, which, given how many hits I took, is extremely nice. So we move along. Screw it, I'm not facing you guys. Hey, and we get some hearts, that's nice. So now we go this way, and you do need to do this, even though it seems like there's nothing you can do. You need to do this, because if you don't, you will find yourself in a world of hurt much later. So we just sort of dash through here, and we break that. This is really all we need to do here, but we might as well, show off the rest of it. Because these guys really aren't too bad as long more bronze boots. This is why I'm sad that we cannot, well, it's one of the reasons I'm sad that we can't sell off our inventory. Because even if we get 40 copies of the same item, there's nothing we can do with it. And that's the leather cap. If you didn't pick up a leather helmet from the skeleton spears, you probably want to equip that. It's not a bad thing for, your defense. But as you can see, well, from the music you can tell that we are, in fact, back technically in the entranceway. And if we could follow that shaft up, we would be back at the entrance of the castle. But we can't do anything yet because of those walls, so we just sort of move right along. Just keep whacking these guys. They're not really that dangerous as long as you can get to them before they throw a bone jack at you. So we move along, and we're going to go, now we're going to go back to the the save room and call it a day. After that, we'll move on to new places that we can get to with the Sylph Feather. So, ow, jerk. Kill this guy. I gotta say, one of the things is, this game actually, the music in this game is but we'll talk about that tomorrow. So, thank you for being here, and you guys have a great day.